Hello, good morning, my YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Chima Olive. Today, I'll be teaching you on how to cut a simple basic bodice. Simple basic bodice. That is what we'll be learning today. Please, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do well to subscribe and hit the notification button to get notified whenever I upload new videos. I upload videos every week. So let's get started. This is the first basic in sewing, a simple basic bodice. That is what we'll be cutting today. And as you can see, I already have my fabric. This is the fabric I'll be working on. This is my fabric. I've already cut out the amount of fabric I will be using for this tutorial. Then the measurement I'll be working on today is the measurement of bust 37. Then the shoulder to waist, the shoulder measurement is 16, shoulder to waist is 14. That is what we'll be using today. It's a simple basic bodice. Then this particular basic body is more like a free wear. It's a free kind of, it's a loose dress, not actually fitting. So the top is not going to be fit. It's a loose basic bodice we'll be learning today. So here is my fabric. I will like to tell you guys that before cutting your fabric, maybe you have maybe 1 2 years of fabric or 4 years before you can. Some people, when they are cutting fabric, they just fold without, maybe if you don't know how to do management, how to, sorry about that. Then before you cut your fabric, you have to know the amount of fabric you will be cutting so that you won't waste your materials. You will not be wasting materials. So here, before you do that, I've already measured my, you first of all measure your bust, the fullest part of your body. That is the bust. For this measurement is the bust. So when you measure your bust, then the how many inch of allowance you want to add to your fabric, that is what you measure. Then you measure it before you fold and cut it out, so that in order not for you not to waste materials. So already I've cutting out the amount of fabric I will be using. Remember, like I said, this is a loose top bodice. It's more like a maternity wear. It's loose. So here, the bust I'll be working on is bust 37, sorry, 38. I'll be working on bust 38. Because it's loose, I'll be adding, this is 38, so I'll be adding 2 inches of allowance. You can see that is what I have here. So you measure it out before you cut your fabric, so that you won't be wasting fabric. So here I've already marked it out. This is the back bodice. It's folded into two. This is the front and this is the back. This is my zip allowance. I have 1.5 inches of zip allowance here. So, and my shoulder to waist measurement is 14. This is shoulder to waist, 14 inches, but I've added extra 1 inch of sewing allowance, half inch for the joining of the down and half inch for shoulder joining. So that's what I have here. So let's get started. First of all, I have to input my shoulder measurement. The measurement I'll be working on is shoulder measurement of 16. So 16 divided by 2 is 8 inches, plus half inch for joining, that is 8.5. Then you mark 8.5 from this shoulder line down here. Then on that line, I'll be measuring my armhole of 8.5 inches, because it's a loose dress. I'm using 8.5 inches. So I hope you guys can see what I'm doing here. So this is my armhole measurement, my shoulder and my armhole measurement. Then on that shoulder, I'll be marking out ½ inch of shoulder slant. So I've marked out my ½ inches. This is the ½ inches I've marked out here. ½ inches. Then on this place, I'll get the midpoint of the remaining 8 inches, which is 4 inch. Then here I will place my 1 inch here and make a curve, a nice curve, armhole curve. Remember, this top one is for the front. So on this 4 inches of midpoint, the remaining 8 inches here, this is the midpoint. I will be coming in by ½ inches, or 3.7. This is my 3/4. Then we will make a curve and connect to the armhole. As you can see, I hope you guys can see what I'm doing here. So this one is for the front, this is for the back armhole. Then this is here, this one here is for this 3/4. I came in by 3/4 is for the front armhole curve. So we are done with the armhole. So let's get to the neckline. The neckline I'll be working with, I want a round neckline. I'll be working with the neck depth of neck width of 4 inches. This is neck width, here is the width, and here is the depth. So this place is the neck depth, while here is the neck width. The wideness is neck width. So I'll make use of 4 inches wide, and the depth 4.5 inches for the front. Then the back, I'll be making use of 2 inches for the neck depth of the back. The front and the back neck width is the same, 4 inches. Then the neck depth, the back is 2 inches, while the front is 4.5. You can use any depending on the neckline you want, depending on the neck depth you want to use. So this is what I have here. Then I will use my ruler and draw a straight line this way. So you can see, I hope it's visible enough. My fabric is a black material. So, and this is for the back. So I'll be making a curve round neck. I'm using free hand to make a curve. This one is for the back, then this is for the front, depending on the how depth you want it. You see, I have 2 lines here. You can decide to cut out this one if you don't want it so deep, or you can decide to cut this second one depending on which one you want. Then from here, from the neck width, I'll be connecting to this shoulder slant. Then I'll connect it to this shoulder slant. You can see I've connected it to here. From the neck width, you connect to the shoulder slant. So right now I'll be imputing my bust measurement on this armhole. It's called the upper chest. You can use it as the upper chest. This armhole here, this is where I'll be imputing my bust measurement. So here I have the bust of 38 by 4 divided by 4, because we have this front one is on fold and the back one also is on fold, so it's 4. you divide by 4, to give you 9.5, 9.5. You mark your 9.5 inch here. Then 2 inch of extra allowance because it's a loose top. So here I'll be marking the same. What I have here, the total number of inches I have here is 11.5. 9.5 plus 2 inches, 9 is all. It will give you 11.5. So I will go straight here and mark 11.5 also, because it's a loose kind of bodice. It's not the normal bodice where you shape your underbody. Maybe the waist measurement is let's say the waist is 30, then 30 by 2 is that is 30 is 7.5. Then you mark 7.5 here. Then you add your allowance. You can see the shape will be different. You have 9 shape here like this, but here I'm working here will be, it's more like a free like maternity kind of bodies. So that's why I will be cutting it straight. It will be straight. I'll cut it out straight this way. See, if it's like fitting bodies, maybe a fitting here, the waist will be fitting. Then you will put your waist measurement. Let's say waist measurement is 30. Then I'm adding maybe 2 inches or so in allowance. Then you can see that the shape will be this way. This is the basic normal bodies, but here no, I want here to be more free because I'll be joining some girders. I'll do girders and join here. I will still when I'm done, I will show you the joining, the down part of it, how I will join it. So here this place is, I will cut it straight. I'm not going to shape it because I want it to be more free. It's more like a free wear, like it's for pregnant, for a maternity wear. So this is what we have here now. We are done with the cut, with the markings. It's just a simple basic block, so no big deal. Very very simple. This is the back. Let me go through what I've taught you again. I said this is a simple basic block. You measure out your shoulder to waist. I'll be joining. Sometimes you can use this to join maybe your peplum, your fitting dress, or anything at all. Here I'm having a gathered. I will be gathering some materials that will join here. The down part of it will be gathered. It's a loose kind of bodice I'm sewing. So you measure your shoulder to waist here. This is my shoulder to waist 14. I've added extra 1 inches of joining sewing allowance here, half inch for the top joining, and down inch for joining of the down part. So this is it. This is 15, 14 plus 1, 15. So here I have my shoulder measurement. The shoulder measurement is 8 inches. That is 16 by 2, 8 inches. I added extra half-inch allowance because I want half-inch for joining of the sleeves. So this is what I have here. I have here 8.5. I have 8.5 here. Then the armhole too, I have 8.5. On this place, I will be marking out half-inch of shoulder slant. I'm using half-inch of shoulder slant. So from that shoulder slant, I'll get the midpoint of this remaining 8 inches, which is 4 inches. You can see it. This is 4 inches. So this 4 inches, I'll come in by 3/4 here. Then you make a curve. You make a curve to connect your armhole. This is what I have here. This one inside here is for the front, for this front one. While this place I'll be cutting it out for the back bodies. So here I input my neckline. The neckline I'm working with, the back depth is 2 inches, while the front depth is 4.5. Then the neck width is 4 inches for the both front and back. So this is what I have here, as you can see it. I hope I'm through with this. Here you input your body's measurement. You put your measurement. The measurement is 38. 38 by 4. You divide by 4 because this one is by 2. Is folded into 2. So here is also into two, so you divide by 4, giving you 9.5, depending on the measurement you are working on. So you add your desired allowance. And I want the dress to be more loose, so I added 2 inches of sewing allowance. Is that less? There will not be any dart on this bodice. This one is a dartless bodice. So here on the waist too, I have the normal waist measurement I have is 32, but I won't be working on it. I will come down the same. Here is 11.5. I will come down with the same thing I have on the bust. The same measurement I got on the bust here, I will come down the same, because I want it to be loose. I'll be gathering fabric. I'll be gathering some fabric to join to the down part. It's a loose dress. So this is what we have here. I hope it's clear. Then let's cut out our fabric. So here I'm going to cut out the back neckline. I'm cutting out the back neckline. Sorry for the noise. Then this is the shoulder slant I'm cutting out now. This is the shoulder slant. Then let's cut out the front. I'm using this depth one. You can make a curve of your choice. You can see I have 2 curves here. You can either make it this way, or you come in, or you even come more in, depend. So but I want to use this particular one. So you can see you raise it up. Don't go and cut your back body. So I'm raising it up like this. Then I'll cut out. It's a round neck. As you can see, cut it out. So let's cut out here. I will first of all cut out the back. This is the back. Remember I told you this straight line is for the back armhole. So you cut it out first. See, you cut it out. So you can go ahead, you remove this back one, then you trim the front armhole. So this is it, guys. We are done with that simple basic block. As you can see, this is what I have here. It's free. It's a free wear. I will do some gathering. I will be gathering these materials. I've already cut out the the ones I will get. It's kind of combination. I will gather this fabric. I will do gathers and to the down part here. Then this one too, I also do gathers here. It's a loose kind of dress. Okay, I think we are done with this tutorial. This is the front and this is the back. But this particular one, I will be using button. I won't be using zip. You can use zip, you can use button. If you're using button, that means maybe I'll make another video on how to cut that particular one. You can maybe sew from here, and you can pipe here, or use your lining, depending. You stop around here, maybe the button you fix buttons, or you fix zip, depending on the style you are making. I'll do more videos on how to cut those styles. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you find this video helpful. Don't forget to click like and share, or make a comment in the comment section. I will want to know your thoughts about this tutorial. Thank you so much once again. Bye.